Today is Tuesday during the pandemic. And what am I going to do? I'm going to have myself a hamburger. And what kind of hamburger I'm going to have? This is going to be a bean burger. We've already done the bean burgers. I'm not going to talk to you about that. But what am I going to put in my sandwich to make it incredibly delicious? I'm going to use deliciously dairy-free cheddar style slices by Daiya. So what you're going to do is, in this hamburger, I'm going to put these 2 slices of cheese. A little bit expensive, but I've tried this before in a grilled cheeseburger. You probably have already seen that. I burnt that one. I'm going to try not to burn this hamburger. But anyway, very delicious, good food, worth watching. Come and see how I do this. A simple vegan bean lunch.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, a whole food, plant-based lifestyle.
Now the first step you do is you get yourself a frying pan. I washed it. Turn your heat on high. You're not going to leave it on there long because this is a siliconized pan. Put in your vegetable oil or whatever oil you like to use. Hopefully olive oil or almond oil or maybe avocado oil. Because the bean burgers has very little fat in it. And so if you don't do this, what happens is it ends up just making it kind of a huge mess. Okay, just do that. I flip it on both sides when I do that. Okay, so it's going to cook in the center and it's going to take 3 minutes to cook. So then set the timer for 3 minutes. Alright, so that's the bean part of it. Now for the rest. Alright, so this is a large plate just to show you that the hamburger's on there. And we're going to use Stater Brothers Golden Sesame old-fashioned hamburger buns. Okay, and what it is basically, they're hamburger buns with these little seed things on top. And what we're going to do with this is I'm going to toast them. So move you to my toaster right over there. Okay. Meanwhile, we're going to go back to the hamburger, which is over here. You can see it from there. And we presently are at 1 minute 31 seconds. Use my favorite plastic flipper. And we'll come back and take care of that. When the buns get back up from the toaster, we're going to apply this on them and we're going to microwave it. Okay, so we have another minute to go. Okay, so you turn off the timer. Right away, set it for 3 minutes for the other side. Flip it. It's going to go back in the center. Alright, the toasts are up. Quickly, it's lunch. Things are getting away from you. Take your plate. These things are always hard to pull out of my toaster. Next, watch this. Put the Daiya delicious dairy cheese cheddar style slices on top. This is not dietetic, in case you're wondering. Take a thick slice and put it on top of each of your pieces. Move to the microwave oven. You're going to have to watch it. put it inside for 30 seconds. My microwave oven just adds 30 seconds, so that won't work. I had to press the full minute to make it work. And you're going to watch to see that it melts on the bun that's been toasted by the toaster. Now it's been 15 seconds, and I can see it's starting to work. Alright, that's all it needs. Let me show you what's happening. So you see how the cheese is sort of bubbly? That's what you want. Once it starts doing that, that's what you want. Put it next to your frying pan, which is right here, and it's going to ring in a few seconds too. I'm going to find the flipper. In 30 seconds. Once it rings, it didn't ring because I had to cancel it, put it on top of your melted cheese. Okay, and if you want, this is solid from my, you're going to have to put this away back in the fridge. I'll have the information about this in the beginning of the video like I always have, so you see it. I think it's a very good product. I love Daiya. Not everything they have works for me, but a lot of them do. Okay, put a little bit, this is lettuce from my garden. I'm going to lay it right here. Look, it's catching on the cheese. I'm going to get some condiments. We're going to use some non-vegan yellow mustard. Just going to flip it over. It's always stuck. And then we're going to flip it over. And before we do that, there it is. Now it goes. Flip it back this way. Put some more lettuce in here. See how it's melty all over the place? That's what you want. Now this is ready to eat just like that. You see how easy this was? A super, super fast lunch. And the bean, rather than the Beyond, because the Beyond sometimes has an aftertaste. I've been working in the garden all day long. I don't want to have any kind of aftertaste. The bean burger, I feel, has the very best flavor. It really works out better. Okay, so when you put the Daiya cheese on top, you're really adding a lot of fat to it. I mean, cheese is fat. Whether it comes from nuts or whether it comes from dairy, you do have to consider that. This is my own kale lettuce that I'm growing in my garden, including my own onions. Makes a very satisfying meal. Sorry about chewing with my mouth full, but anyway, think about this for a very quick lunch. You can add this Daiya cheese to many different types of vegetables. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. I hope I'm low enough so that you can see me. Ah! Oven's hot. Ah!
Subscribe to us and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you for watching.